Okay, Sam, what's Vold got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Vold.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
Any suggestions on how to get on Efra's good side?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hojara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. Alright, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Ok, allá la instalación de allá parece que es la principal de los Ket. Y hay monolitos, así que ya lo que voy a hacer en este planeta va a ser como como lo que hice en EOS. O sea, me voy a centrar en desactivar la cámara.
Please be careful, Ryder.
Trust me.
Follow the lights, Ryder.
Desactivar la cámara y montar el puesto y listo. Y me iré al otro planeta. El otro se llama... ¿Para qué? Acá está. Ah, no está todavía. Howard. A Howard voy a ir... Cuando haga eso acá voy al otro. ¿Qué? Acá tengo que ir. Acá está... ¿Por qué me marca ahí una misión, no? Sí. Está en espera. Allá está la nave. Y ahora acá me parece que no hay nada. Acá por donde yo avancé.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
It corners a little poorly, doesn't it?
¿Qué? ¿El material?
I swear I will turn this car around.
Iridio.
Temperature's back to normal.
¿Qué pasa?
Ted, coming this way!
Quickly, before they find the resistance!
Está complicado igual porque yo me mandé como loco.
Below normal temperatures.
Se me grabó acá.
We're out of the worst of it. Temperature should be manageable now.
Se me acaba la... No sé cómo usar esto. Bueno, a ver si puedo hablar rápido. Ah, bueno, a ver.
Scott, they almost got past me.
Easy, are you alright?
Better now that those cat are dead. Ah, I thought I could lead them the other way. If you hadn't come along, they'd be halfway to our camp by now.
How bad are you hurt? Can you make it back?
It'll be comical, but I can walk. And I know a secret route to the camp. Just wide enough for one. I can get back faster than your rover.
No se me va a acabar el soporte.
No, these scum caught a signal flash and were too stubborn to ignore it. You didn't give them time to report in. All their superiors will know is that they went missing in the blizzard.
Have they kept...
No, these scum caught a signal flash and were too stubborn to ignore it. You didn't give them time to report in. All their superiors will know is that they went missing in the blizzard.
What are you doing out here?
I'm just a scout. I'm supposed to make sure the cat get lost out here and stay lost. But they were more prepared than I thought. I got careless.
We have to keep going.
Go. I'll roll the cat bodies off the cliff before I head back.
Acá que hay una misión.
We've got targets!
Esto es una gara.
Why were Angara attacking us?
Pathfinder, I detect a data pad nearby.
Estoy equivocando de tecla. Encima tendría que escanearlos también a ella. Nos atacaron angaras acá.
Axul. Should I know about it?
That's a conversation for another time.
Pathfinder, I have informed Onisk. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
A ver si me queda... si puedo recargar un poco más. Escanea minerales. Tendría que ir acá. Y los monolitos... los monolitos están bastante lejos. Supongo que la cámara debe estar por acá. Si están los tres ahí. Acá no hay más nada, me parece.
Pathfinder, I detect Kep among this salvage.
No tengo soporte vital. Para ver si hay... No hay una estufa por acá, ¿va?
We've got targets!
Ah, y esa nave es de ellos. Se estrelló una nave de ellos. Bueno, voy a poner encima que hay otra cosa. Hasta allá.
I and many others.
My census read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan.
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably.
That was one hell of a shot, Jal.
They become easier if you imagine your target is the Archon's face.
Noted.
¿Dónde está el...?
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Can we get one of those Angara heaters in here? Nomad's heat isn't doing anything for me.
It's not that cold. Let it go.
Are you going the right way?
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is back online.
plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold.
Can you imagine the heating bills if we settled here?
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
Here they come!
Good time for a field op, Jal. What's your combat disposition?
I kill the enemy before they see me. Do I need another one?
No, that'll do fine.
Bueno, ahí también nos marca algo. ¿Qué es esto?
That looks like Cat Tech.
No, se me chica ahora.
Well, that's an enormous ice cube.
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
I hear the researchers here drill into the ice.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety.
Got them all.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
I wonder if the Angara would let us train with them. I'd like to see their methods.
They're a tough bunch.
You and Ryder move in the open very freely.
We have to. We're here to explore.
It's only strange after years of keeping our heads down against the Ket. Ijara is a research station, mostly focusing on Vol's geology.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
The main axle's got iced up again. What's causing it?
Probably an issue with the de-icing system. I'll take a look. I saw your ship land earlier. Impressive vehicle.
I was about to say the same to you. Is that thing Ket?
Sure is. On our last dig, the Ket destroyed our land cruiser. So I decided to repurpose one of theirs. It's only fair.
You run into the Ket a lot out here?
Once in a while. We all have combat training, so we hold our own. The sky is the real problem. That Ket base will shoot anything above the ground.
Is using Ket machinery common out here?
Only if we stumble on it, or steal it. Mostly we stay away from their stuff, in case it's a trap.
They set traps?
Sometimes they rig their machines to explode and lay them out for us. I'd say they're clever, but they learned it from us.
What do you do here besides jacking vehicles?
I was a civil engineer on Aya. Now I'm a mechanic for the research equipment here. One minute you're designing an aqueduct, the next you're elbow deep in an ice drill.
That's a big change.
I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's tough out here, but every day's exciting. Besides, Aya can get on without me. The Jara station needs me.
Do you work with remnant tech?
Not really. I can't activate it, so there's no point. Those tool structures with the lights are fascinating, though. I'd love to get inside one and tinker around. If you're interested, they're north of here.
I'll get going.
Stay warm.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
How's the dig go?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Try asking Armroll about it.
Someone said they saw an alien arrive at the resistance base. Now here you are. Oh, I wish I could talk. But I gotta get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Talara.
Is there something I can do?
Maybe. I didn't think you'd be familiar with our machines. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
High-powered communications array, most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
You don't mean Ket? Are you saying the Ket are disrupting our comms? We must look into this.
Investigador irritado.
Why is the connection so unreliable these days?
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support
We
is
can't just
stable.
attack an entire Ket base.
So you're just giving up on Mute? He was your best friend.
No. I'm saying we need to think about this. Get in touch with Buxton and form a proper plan.
They could be dead or worse by the time your thinking's done. You're that alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Ket kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
What's a Ket labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way. Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilj may not have much time. I hope Nilj is still alive.
What else do you know about the labor camp?
Not much. There isn't much reconnaissance on it. If it's like the other camps I've heard about, then the Ket probably keep the Angara penned. Security is probably really tight, lots of guards.
Why did the Ket capture your uncle?
I'm not sure. He and his crew were on a resistance mission, and I guess things just went wrong. Anya covered the base, won't tell me anything else. I never thought Nilj would be captured. He's the most experienced fighter I know.
I'm going to go now.
Let Yarick know. She'll take care of it. Heard there was an alien lurking about the place. Don't try to start something. We're all combat trained by the Resistance and prepared to die. And try not to disturb our data probes. Our research is valuable, though it may not mean much to you.
What's your focus out here?
Glacial movement, seismology, climate, anything Aya needs from us. Resources are tight, so our scientists know a bit of everything. That way, we're prepared for anything.
Are you in charge here?
Lead researcher. Worked as a seismologist on Aya before I volunteered for Hijara.
You volunteered?
We all did. Aya is fine, but all that green gets boring. I can't speak for the rest, but I came here for the adventure. So far, Vold has lived up to my expectations. Always a new mountain to scale.
How long has this station been around?
Only a few years. This used to be Ket territory before the Resistance pushed them out. We've discovered a wealth of resources the Ket protected out here. Metals, minerals, even a new species of edible cold weather fungus.
All that was hidden under the ice?
And more. We've only scratched the surface.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Well, I haven't seen many of your kind around here, but I've heard lots about the Pathfinder from my friends on Aya.
All good things, I hope.
So far.
I'll take a look at your stock.
Got plenty of supplies.
Found him. Just have a family.
This isn't Haval. You spend too long out there in the dark, you'll get weak, sick, or worse.
It's bad. I get it. How do I stay alive?
The moment you see sunlight, break cover. Soak up all the rays you can.
I'll be a target.
Not for long. You'll get a lot from just 5 minutes of exposure. After that, get back under cover.
The human is listening to us.
You here to learn survival tips from old Percy?
Why does your kind need the sun?
We draw nourishment from solar radiation, keeps us sharp. Even healed minor injuries.
But we have to keep out of sight, or the cat will spot us.
You sound like an expert, and I'd like to survive.
What I can teach wouldn't help. Different biology.
Your body can't store a charge.
If you go too long without sunlight, do you get sick?
Lack of regular exposure puts our bodies under stress. Too much of that, and we're no use to anyone.
Have to keep my strength up for the resistance.
Good luck out there.
I'm ready to go, Passy.
Not so fast. You still don't know how to read a weather pattern.
There's a lot to learn.
Janlith, I'm pretty sure there's something here. You're probably affected by the scourge. The variety in the top layer is completely different. It contains traces of 4 different radioactive isotopes.
The alien. We heard reports. Can't imagine anything here interests you.
Why not? I heard this was a research station. I'm always interested in exploratory science.
I wasn't expecting that. I never heard that about you. Now, is there anything you need from me?
You were saying something about ice talkers?
Huh? Don't let anyone hear you. Stupid story that started years ago when Dinor and I were students in Australia. Talk to Dinor. He knows more about how that tale spread.
What are you doing with this giant block of ice?
That was cut out from below Hijara. We're right above an inland sea and the ice goes deep. Very deep. Everything under the first layer was perfectly preserved from a time before the Scourge. There's a lot we can learn from the composition of the deeper layers. Microbes, ancient life forms, all untouched by the Scourge.
I won't disturb your work.
Only the cat showed us the same courtesy.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Why doesn't anyone care? It was your own fault.
No me acuerdo con quién me dijo que...
Life support at 100%.
Ah, the alien. We heard reports. Can't imagine anything here interesting.
Just exploring to familiar.
Try Skiot if you haven't already spoken to him. He's been looking for someone to help him. Now, is there anything you need from me?
You were saying?
Huh? Don't let anyone hear you. Stupid. Talk to Dino. He knows more about how that...
Habla con Denor. No me acuerdo si hablé con él. Ah, debe ser... Ah, no, debe ser de acá. No. Este no se llama tampoco. Parece que no había nadie que se llama Denor. Capaz. Ah, acá.
The numbers check out. I don't know what else I can do to strengthen my argument. Oh, hello. You're that rider alien everyone's talking about. What can I do for you?
You said something about ice talkers? What are those?
Oh, that's something of a joke between me, journalists, and everyone who went to school with us in Australia. One of our classmates was at an old archaeological dig and thought he heard a voice through the ice. 2 months later, another group claimed they heard the same thing, an angry voice.
What was it?
Too much Malay, that's what journalist says. Now it's become something of a joke between us. The numbers check out. I don't know what else I can do to strengthen... Oh, hello. You're that rider alien.
Igual no me dijo nada el personaje. Bueno, yo le puse... Ah, hasta acá. Acá. Bueno, voy a... Bueno, algunas misiones voy a hacer, pero no quiero hacer todo el planeta. Voy a dejar... hacer las cosas principales nada más. Algunas cositas y... Atacar la base no creo que ataque la base ahora.
Hey, Ryder, pit stop? Wouldn't mind stretching my legs.
I agree. Stop, hop out, run in a circle, and get back in.
No? Well, fine.
My sensors are detecting Ket technology, Pathfinder.
responsibly settle all your people in Helios.
It seems incredible, sometimes. The idea of making places to live, even though we've already done it. There's so much hope riding on us.
Speaking for the Resistance, I know what that's like.
We are nearing the nav point provided by Sokar Isov on Aya.
Some kind of fight happened here.
Found them.
Scans reveal these crates contain Angaran weapons.
Oh, really now?
Of course.
Oh, did Sokar not mention he helps us out sometimes?
I detect traces of weapons fire consistent with Ket technology.
Cat. Great. And here's the ambush.
listo, acá hay una base. Perfecto.
Sorry, how many?
8 brothers and sisters, almost 4 times as many cousins. My mother's. A lot of voices with opinions on what to do or to be.
No kidding. How do you handle that?
Honestly,
Allá hay una batalla. Ah, con relictos con Ket.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
Olvídate.
That's it.
Ahora ya no hay nada, pero igual voy a ver por curiosidad.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
¿Qué pasó ahí? Cayó del cielo. Vamos a darle. Está re bugueado. Acá no hay nada.
So many of my family are distinguished. The name carries weight on its own. I didn't want the name to carry me. I want my own story, if that makes any sense.
Plenty.
This is the Ket labor camp Skion talked about.
I'm ready when you are.
You're here to rescue us. The control panel is right there. Shut this down.
No lo puedo escanear allá.
Life support failure is evident, Pathfinder.
Get me out of here.
Life support is back online.
Mierda que tienen refuerzos, Dale, que venga que le doy acá.
Get ready to fight!
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Ah, no lo puedo hacer.
That's it. Good work.
Bueno, ahora hay que sacar a todos los prisioneros. Tienen bastante.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Pero antes de sacarlos me parece que voy a dar una vuelta por acá. A ver. Dentro de la base a ver qué hay.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support restored.
Once I have a weapon, I'm gonna destroy these kids.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support at 100%.
I'm gonna kill these kids!
Voz de hombre, tío.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Disable the fence, quick! You're not getting away with this!
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limit.
Disable the fence, I have to get out! Freedom?
Tengo que hablar con vos, ¿a dónde vas?
Just in time. Would have given us another day at most. No thanks for running us jabs. You see what I mean? We owe you. How'd you find us anyway?
Your nephew Ski-Out was trying to get you rescued.
So you've said before. The Resistance needs to be debriefed. We'll head back to base as soon as possible.
What about the data drive? We have to deliver it to Buxar so she can start the analysis.
Interesting. It seems we have to depend on our rescuer for more than a rescue. Can you deliver this drive to Tedjix? If we work together, no time will be wasted.
What's in the drive?
The Ket code we stole while trying to infiltrate their command center. The Ket never realized how much we downloaded off their network.
I'll go there as soon as I can.
Perfect. Buckstill will be in her workshop. I hope we meet again, under better circumstances.
This is big. Liberating key Resistance agents and recovering information they stole from the Ket. You've put many doubts about you to rest, Ryder. Even Ephra must now be convinced of your intentions.
What about the data drive Neil's entrusted to us?
Good point. If you prefer, you could go to Tedjix now and speak to Ephra later. The choice is yours.
I need to get this data drive to Tedjix. I can deal with Ephra later.
I thought you might say that. Very well. We'll talk to Ephra when you're done with your tasks here.
Vamos a tener que ir acá también. Y acá que hay, busca el origen de las interferencias. Bueno, acá voy a tener que explorar también un poco. Allá hay otra base Angara.
Are you upset to be the only child of your parents? This team, and your commando team before that, does it satisfy that yearning?
It's a different kind of belonging than family. Here, I can walk away, good or bad. That knowledge is always there.
Yet you stay. For the adventure.
For the adventure.
That's it.
A ver si acá hay una estufa necesito.
What do you call a child with no family?
Leon. Adopted sibling.
Show Leon.
I'm receiving an unusual reading from that Angara. I recommend scanning the money.
Ah, esto es...
The cat planted a chip in this Angara.
The tracking chip. Can you reverse it to get a nav point?
The chip is disabled, but if I receive more scans, I could repair the signal.
Esta es una de esas misiones que se encuentran en varios planetas. Son tareas secundarias, pero que encontrás un dato y necesitas encontrar dos más, o sea, tres. Y están aleatorios, o sea, tenés que ir a donde explorando y donde veas algo como acá, como construcciones. Bueno, vas, matás a los enemigos y va a haber algo para escanear. Cuando escaneas 3 te revela el punto de origen y ahí vas y la finalizas. Estas misiones se hicieron más para que haya exploración, pero bueno, no sé, hubiera estado mejor que estuvieran fijas. Porque yo antes en partidas anteriores... en partidas anteriores tenía un bug. No sé si ahora se arregló con el último parche.
Picking up signal.
The crew has developed a feeling of family, don't you think?
Yeah, we've been through a lot together.
Become fond of each other. Bonded.
Some more than others, but yes.
I'm fond of you, Cora.
This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that...
Adi,
Epa,
headed
¿qué
our way.
pasa? Esto no los escanea. Epa.
The signal emitted by that meteorite might be drawing the Ardi, as well as driving them into a frenzy.
How do we shut it off?
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder.
We're not alone.
Whoa, those Audi are really coming at us.
Adi don't normally act like this. Something's...
Espero que los entretengan.
We are close to the source of the signal. Perhaps something about the frequency. Was its agitation? I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis. We could learn more about the Scourge.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. We need to study it. Hopefully the Hajara scientists won't have any more trouble with their comms.
Bien. ¿Y acá qué hay? ¿Qué es eso? Ah, hay como una basecita para ver dónde puedo recargar. Voy a intentar hacerlo rápido. Igual hay de estos que son los más fáciles. Estos son como bases relictas, pero muy sencillas, no tienen nada. O sea, tienen, ves, un cofre tiene nada más. Este recupera. Acá tendría que ir, que es donde tengo que entregar la información esa. Por acá estoy yendo bien, ¿no? Más o menos.
The Angora always seem to be hugging someone or punching them. Do you get sick a
A
lot?
ver si puedo ir por acá. Sí, está bien.
Illness is a private matter. We
Acá hay
never
algo.
speak of it.
Really? No sick days? No starve a fever?
What's all this?
Imagine being posted out here. Must be lonely.
There's a door up ahead.
They've probably gotten word that we're coming. I don't think they'll shoot.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Hey, can you help me with something? There's a wraith cloaked near you. I lost its movement. Will you scan for it and let me know where it's hiding? Go ahead and scan that wraith for me. I'll take it from there.
Escanea el fantasma.
Got it. Over here.
Not bad.
Been tracking that thing all day. Thanks for the help.
Do I get to meet the mystery sniper?
Only right. Come find me. There you are.
Nice shot back there.
Thanks. My father taught me as soon as I was old enough to hold a gun.
I'm glad I'm not on the business end of that thing.
As long as you're not Cat, you're safe.
You ever shoot Remnant out here?
I don't see them too often. I heard there's a big one somewhere, but I never found it.
Do the Cat come around here a lot?
Only some. Resistance patrols keep most from getting through. I pick off the stragglers. Usually wraiths like the one you helped me with.
You ever miss one?
Miss? Never.
Stay safe out here.
See you around.
Mucho ego.
Worry about them.
They'll be fine. Are you here to observe the Yavara?
What are the Yavara?
Walk onto the frozen lake and you'll see them beneath the ice. They've lived on Vold for millennia. Stories about the Yavara are the only Angaran folktales that survive the Scourge. They're beautiful, intelligent creatures, our closest tie to our past.
And now your people will poach them right out of existence.
I haven't heard any reports of the Initiative hunting on Vold.
Not the Initiative. Outlaws. They've killed 24 in the months since they've landed.
We have no resources to track these poachers, and the resistance is spread too thin.
At this rate, our only link to our history will disappear forever.
We'll do whatever we can to help.
Así que tenemos uno de los exiliados del Nexus, que un grupo que está cazándola. ¿Qué deben ser los sonidos esos que escuchamos? Deben ser esos animales.
You said you have folk tales about the Yavara.
Somehow, Yavara stories are the only ones that survive the Scourge. Most of them have the same theme. A Yavara's song is so beautiful, it can coax the sun out of hiding, reveal the stars.
Just stories, of course, but when your entire history is lost, stories are precious.
I see see why the Avara are important to you.
To all Angara. They're a symbol of the scourge took from us.
We can't lose them.
Tell me more about the Avara.
They're amazing creatures able to communicate through intricate songs. Long ago, we could have heard the songs in person, but the scourge trapped the Avara beneath the ice. Now we have to settle for static field recordings.
How do they survive under the ice?
No one knows. We've dedicated our lives to studying them and we still can't find the answer. They're cut off from food and oxygen, yet they still persist. My colleague here has a theory they may be remnant.
We have no way of confirming this, of course.
I'll leave you to your work.
Ishare.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Cora, this talent you and PB have.
That's Techix, according to my map.
We should speak to Boxel about her brother as soon as possible.
Vote? He got free and didn't even pay me a courtesy visit?
I'm sorry. I can't say more, but what Nilge is doing is extremely important and time-sensitive. Not even a call. Hello, sister. Thought I'd let you know I'm still alive. Not even that. That's between you and him. He certainly had time to call. Anyway, thanks for telling me. I'll keep you updated on anything else I find. Good. Signing off.
Y ahora ya no puedo hablar. Ahí está.
Are you Boxel? I have something for you.
From my brother who can't stop being a hero? Yes. Anyek told me to expect you. My son Skjord said he'd send people after Nilge. I thought more lives lost. Nice to see I was wrong. Thanks for getting him out. Losing him would have set our efforts back months.
Is the data they carried that important?
Nilge and the commander seem to think so. Now, let's see what we have here. Stars and skies. This is a layout of the Ket Command Center. Entrances, exits, security. We'll be able to cripple their operations. Wait, there's something else here. Oh, that's not good.
What?
The base entrances are shielded and locked with a code which changes, often. Metadata tells me they downloaded this weeks ago. The code is about to change again. If an attack is going to happen, it needs to happen now.
Let me help. Tell me what to do.
The code to disable the security shields is encrypted, but I'll keep working on it. I've sent you the map and a nav point for a side entrance that won't have as many guards. Go quickly. We'll be in touch. Why are you still here? Get going or we'll miss our chance.
I just have a couple of questions.
All right, I'll try to answer quickly.
What What is your role in the Resistance?
I am a data analyst, sometimes hacker. I try to leave the fighting to those that are good at it. I used to do research at Jarnik before the Ket occupied it. I barely escaped the attack.
Jarnik?
An ancient Angara city, frozen in the ice. The Ket claimed it for themselves. If the command base is taken out, we could turn our attention there.
What is your role in the Resistance?
I used to do research at Jarnik before the Ket occupied it. I barely escaped the attack.
Jarnik?
An ancient Angara city, frozen in the ice. The Ket claimed it for themselves. If the command base is taken out, we could turn our attention there.
Tell me about Nilj. What does he do?
He's one of the best agents in the Resistance. His squad has completed dozens of missions. They have hundreds of Ket kills. They call him Sharvid Gon. Whisper. Funny, because he could never keep his voice down when we were children.
Anything you can tell me about the Ket Command Center?
That base is the center of Ket operations on Vold. The labor camps, comms outposts, even the dig at Jarnik.
I'll let you go.
Good. We need to take down that Ket base while we can.
¿Listo? ¿Cuál es ahora? Ah, la de acá.
Data stream, almost beautiful.
Let's see some blood in the eyes!
Que está borracho.
Just look. No Ket patrols on the route I took out.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Life support is back online.
Boxel says you rescued her brother. I don't have words to express my gratitude. I am Eski Yevith, steward of Techix. I hope to make your stay here a pleasant one. It's the least I can do.
I am honored to meet you, Steward Eska. I am Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative.
Wonderful. As we say here, there are no strangers, only unmet friends.
Tell me more about Techix.
It's the largest town on Vold, home to hundreds of my people. We manufacture, we trade, and we try to live good lives, even with the Ket presence. I have lived here all my life, and there's no place I'd rather live.
What about Aya?
Ugh, sulfurous air. Not for me.
You called yourself Steward. What's that?
I have guardianship of Techix. I ensure its functions, and that its people are safe.
Commander Doziel and the Resistance fight the Kett with their weapons, with their fists. Myself and others here, we fight by refusing to give in, by living in spite of them.
I won't disturb you further.
It is no disturbance at all. May your luck build, Ryder.
You, the Pathfinder. Is it true? Can you talk to the old machines?
You mean the Remnant?
I'm no threat to them. Never have been. Tell them to stop hurting me.
Why would the Remnant come after you?
I dig for useful things around the pillars. Good tech. Machines always left me alone, till now.
Did they injure you, or just chase you off?
They chased me, and I slipped on the ice. That hurt.
You were misinformed. I can't actually talk to the Remnant. Even if I could, I don't think they'd listen.
Well, good are you then? Thanks for nothing. Stupid machines ruining my business.
Capaz que no tendría que haberle dicho eso.
Pathfinder, right? I heard about your landing. Welcome to the Aratan. I'd offer you space, but a group from Hajara just claimed the last of it.
My translator lost that one. What's an Aratan?
It means shelter from the dark. A hostel for people who don't want to camp on the ice. We're the only Dar large enough to support one, so everyone comes here. I get Hajara researchers, resistance patrols, even your people on occasion.
There were humans here?
Not humans. The spiky ones, Turians. They hated the cold. I had to crank up the sun heaters to thaw them out.
What were Turians doing out here?
I didn't ask. I assumed they were like you, helping the resistance. They haven't come back yet, so they're probably still out there.
Turiano por acá.
I should get going.
Stay warm.
All the way out here. You must have guts. If anyone can help my people, it's you.
Help with what?
The Kett destroyed a Dar not far from here. Retaliation after the Resistance pushed them out. The people were either killed or driven off. They left everything behind.
Do your people have somewhere to stay?
They're taken care of. But now we have a new problem. I'm a historian. That Dar was home to a priceless Angaran artifact. A map of ancient Fold. I sent 2 of my colleagues to retrieve it, but they run into trouble out there. The Ket came back to finish the job. I need someone to help my people fight their way out.
Don't worry. I'll dig them out of trouble.
You're a lifesaver. I'll give you the nav point for the Dar. Please, hurry.
How dare you accuse me? In the street. You're a coward. Called from the side, then you'll be run out of town.
You're the human who came from Aya. Is it still beautiful there?
The most beautiful world I've seen in the cluster. By a long shot.
I miss it terribly. I was born there. Spent my childhood in warm air and sunlight. I'll never forget how that felt.
What do you sell?
I trade with those who have things they don't need anymore, but who need things I have. Small comforts, nothing of value to you.
What's a small comfort on Vold?
Clothing, tools, art, toys, anything to remind them of happier times. Things they can hold in the dark.
What do you mean, people with things they don't need?
Refugees carrying whatever they grabbed as they fled. The lighter their load, the easier their journey. I pay well.
Why don't you go back?
My life, family, livelihood, they're all here.
Thanks for talking with me.
Thank you for reminding me of Aya. Back's killing me.
Get used to it. Part of the job. Just make sure you don't. Drop the fusion cores. Did that once.
I was just minding my own
You're a
business.
long way from home.
Enjoying
Need
the
anything
fresh
for
air.
the journey?
Right. Remember the last time you said that? I was misunderstood.
So weak.
We don't usually let outsiders into cold storage. Food shipped from Aya. And what little we can grow here. We save energy using the ice as a natural freeze room.
Smart.
I detect an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Dr. Camden would find this useful.
Oh, right. The gardener.
Botanist, Pathfinder.
Congratulations. Enjoy the smell.
At least it's warm. And no looking over my shoulder for Ket.
Don't rub it.
No me deja escanearlo.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environmental temperatures are with... within acceptable limits. Life support is back online. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
¿Cómo voy a hacer para escanear esto ahora? Lo que pasa es que no quiero. Extrae el corazón. Ah, este. Tenía que hacer eso, bueno. Y me marca una misión. Sí, signo de admiración. No sé si es acá o será arriba.
Fascinating.
No, antes no podía hablar con él.
Pathfinder Rider, it is wonderful to finally meet you in person. I'm Ari Vesture, scholar and chronicler. I've followed your activity with great interest.
Chronicler? Like a historian?
Quite so. Denied memory of the past or hope for the future, we become dust in a void.
The past can tell us an awful lot about the present.
Exactly. Our struggles are difficult. We have survived much greater and can do so again. It is my life's work to document the events that shape our world. The arrival of visitors from beyond the galaxy is a significant development, of course.
Is there anything we can do to help your work?
I have always been curious about how the Ket invasion began. They must have records of first contact, and we have none of our own.
Where would you get that information?
The Ket are a military people. They must have logs. Perhaps they can be accessed from their base on Vol. Approaching it would be foolhardy. Still, if you find yourself there, please see what you can find.
Why don't the Angara have records of first contact with the Ket?
Those who were there cannot tell their tales. Dead or disappeared. There are stories, rumors. No one knows for sure what happened.
I'll leave you to your work.
Of course. I hope to speak to you in less frantic times. I would love to hear about your people. I hope you find what we need at that base.
Bueno, tenemos bastantes misiones ya para hacer. Esta está arriba de la montaña, o sea, ahora por eso ahora no voy a ir. Recupera. ¿Dónde está la base que para distraer? Ah, de paso podría venir acá también. Hay un camino ahí que me lleva. Voy a hacer la opcional también.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal.
How many AI like Sam are there? Back where you are from.
Not many. Most people are afraid of AI. Pardon?
Y acá que hay 2 misiones.
These are the ruins we're looking for. Let's find some tech for PB.
Ah. No, acá tendré que...
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
Ah, aquí hay que hacer un puzzle. Sí. Bueno, este se complica un poco más, pero... Acá tengo 3, no, acá tengo 4. No tengo 3, acá tengo 2. Acá tengo 2. Acá tengo 2. Acá me conviene. Entonces va este acá y acá. Bien. Acá tengo... Bueno, acá... Va a ir este y acá. Perfecto. Ahí va este, acá.
Interface accepted.
This must be the piece of Remtech PB needs.
Remtech?
PB's term. Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can. I'll deliver this piece and hopefully find out what her secret project is.
Cora. What do you...
Sí, la verdad que tendría que venir igual con Pibi, pero bueno. Podría venir con Pibi y con Hal. Bueno, a ver si puedo ir ahí. Me marca ya.
You've seen my plans.
I'm beginning to suspect that the Angaran word for fun doesn't translate well.
Tremenda base tienen acá.
Pretty intense Ket shield for the middle of nowhere.
That's Jarnik. The Ket think they'll find some remnant thing there. Our people can't break through that shield. It's controlled from the main command base.
O sea, no encuentro una estufa. Mucho no voy a durar acá. Me queda poco. No encuentro una estufa por acá. Para ver si puedo. Ah, igual ya la hice la misión. Ya está entonces. Opcional, listo. Esto me conviene dejarlo. La torreta no está operativa. Esto que... La cueva la dejo. Voy a tener que venir acá, ahora sí. Esto lo puedo dejar. Esto también. Ese ya sabemos dónde está. Y podría venir acá, ¿no? Acá que hay. Podría venir acá. Intentar venir. Ah, acá, este es importantísimo también. Bueno, voy a... Esa la tengo marcada. Voy a ir por el camino que está a la izquierda. Acá era solamente observar y listo. Ah, por este camino.
Amplifies your natural biotic potential.
Yep.
It must act on neuroelectrical impulses. But that seems risky.
Tener que ir ahí después. En realidad tengo que seguir derecho.
I don't know.
Mind if I just...
No.
Ahora, ¿estoy yendo bien? Sí, estoy yendo bien. Sí, por acá, ¿no? Sí. ¿Qué pasó? Ah, por acá. Ahora voy a recargar acá. Ah, pero ahora tengo una...
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Creo que era por acá. Sí, por ahí. Después me mando todo derecho. Activa los monolitos. Esa montaña es inmensa. Ahí arriba está esto. Tengo que subir a la montaña esta gigante.
It's hard when you're small. When biotics means what happens if you get angry. angry at Mom.
Our parents train our skills like they teach us to dress. Cat, on the bridge!
Where there's Ket, there's trouble. We have to deal with this.
No se cubre.
They were carrying explosives, and this looks like some kind of Ket detonator? What were they doing?
We should investigate.
Querían volar el puente. A ver si me alcanza la... Ahí hay otro.
Those Ket definitely planned to destroy the bridge.
They were probably...
Got one.
Tengo que ver dónde están los otros. Acá hay otro.
Got one.
Ahí hay uno. Yo me acuerdo, me parece que había... me caí. Ahora ponían por acá también, no me acuerdo. Por abajo también ponían. Ahí hay otro.
Steady hands.
Todavía falta. Hay que ver si hay del otro lado. Estaba bien escondido ese. A ver si hay acá. Sí, ahí hay otro.
I think that's all of them. Thank you, Ryder. That will make travel through this area much safer.
Ahora yo podría bajar, ¿no? Ya no tiene sentido seguir por acá, me parece. No, paso por acá y... pasa que hay una... Acá habían bajado enemigos, me parece. No, pero no hay nada ahora. Y hay una base, hay que ver si hay... sí, me parece que hay una estufa ahí. Si puedo recuperar un poco de calor.
Too bad your people don't have biotics, but that EM ability of yours?
Well, we all have it. It's useful, but not exciting.
You make art with it, fight with it, blow up electronics.
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose it has a beauty.
La granada esa.
Life support levels are critically low.
Voy a tener que ir para allá.
At 100%.
La bajaron a Cora. ¿De dónde saliste vos? Nos bajaron a todos ya. Bueno, ya está. No, pero no hay nada acá.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Bueno, yo había marcado... ¿Qué había? Ah, sí. Tengo que pasar la... Podría ir por atrás. Es atrás de la montaña esta. Acá está muy resbaloso tal. ¿Y esto qué?
Stay on guard.
Ah, se me fue el...
I'm able to hack that message console from my dome.
No fue buena idea eso. Parece que queda uno, ¿no? Ah, no, ya está.
So there's a control center for Ket's shuttles on Vold.
This message contains a fragmented passcode. If we find more terminals, I can reassemble it.
And we can take out the control center.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Ah, está bien, igual no me desvié.
I like your rifle, Joel.
I built the modifications myself. Once it was Ket. Now it kills them for me.
Back home, some people name their favorite weapons.
This one is a Darav.
A ver, vamos a ver acá qué onda.
Ryder, Ket constructs ahead.
Enemies!
Oh, y salimos del... está repleto. Me voy a tener que esconder. No. Me pasa que no puedes activar la consola. Pasa que sin querer tocó. A ver, estamos acá. ¿Dónde
I'm
estamos?
reading a temperature decrease.
¿Y dónde está el...?
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. The hammerhead contains Ket life forms, Pathfinder.
Tengo que hacer otra vez esto.
Is falling, Pathfinder.
No se me activó la misión, me parece. Antes estaba la misión acá, no me acuerdo si. Y ahora no está. A ver, tareas. No se me activó la misión.
That's a signal beacon. Used by Angaran civilians. It's a distress call.
Got it. We should see if we can lend a hand.
¿Dónde está? ¿Qué me está diciendo?
Kit, I recognize their fire.
¿Qué fue eso?
Your jaw! Join the fight, brother!
A temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Reading a temperature decrease.
Thank you for the assistance. Any enemy of the Ket is an ally of ours.
What is this? We thought there were civilians who needed assistance.
Not this time. This was the Resistance giving the Ket what they deserve. There's a group that's been attacking shuttles, killing and scavenging from innocents. I knew the beacon would attract them. They'd come here to find unarmed, easy victims.
What happens when a real beacon goes up and the Ket slaughter everyone, thinking they're Resistance?
They were already doing that.
These actions have put war in danger.
Enough talk. We have more Ket incoming.
Reading a temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
That's probably the last of them. Yes, what we did was underhanded, but the Ket have done the same. We're just returning the favor. Thank you for the help, but it's best you were on your way. That's probably...
Si no hubiera venido yo, no creo que hubieran sobrevivido.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Bueno, perdí una misión que quizás cuando vuelva se... que estaba por acá, ¿no? No me acuerdo, me parece que estaba por acá. Escanear minerales, eso no lo voy a hacer.
I like your rifle, Joel.
I built the modifications myself. Once it was Ket. Now it kills them for me.
Back home, some people name their favorite weapons.
Eso hay que destruirlo.
This one is a alarm.
That device was feeding data externally.
To where?
I can't determine that. However, there may be devices at other remnant locations.
Ket have made camp. Be careful, Ryder.
My sensors are detecting Ket technology, Pathfinder.
Kill boost enabled.
Angara, Pathfinder. Scanning the body may provide more information.
Did you get anything from that, Sam?
I've added it to my database. I still need more information to repair the tracking signal.
Allá hay un cuerpo. Capaz que es de lo que yo reventé con los poderes.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Fue a parar para allá.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Sí. Ya hay una base más. No, pero lo voy a dejar ese.
Scoot over, Joel. You're taking up my seat. Too hot in here for that.
Do you mean hot or hot?
Just shove over.
De relictos.
Detecting technology here. Shooting the device. These devices seem to be extracting relevant data and sending it to a single location.
Can we track it down?
It's heavily encrypted. I may be able to break it with more information. Pathfinder, this location could support an outpost, but the planet is not yet viable.
Se ven minerales, ¿no? Platino. Está bien, todavía no es viable el planeta. Supongo que si hago la cámara, ahí sí. Ya todavía no se puede acá, listo.
The planets in Helios still look so...
Ok. Voy a hacer esto. Ah, pero tenía esta misión. Lo voy a dejar. Voy a poner marcador.
They look stranger with humans on them.
Ya que pueda ver, a ver.
Pretty sure the AI rulebook doesn't insist the Pathfinder always gets to drive. Remnant ahead. Don't let your guard down.
Relictos.
Here they come!
I'm reading pet technology at this location. To decrypt the data receiver, I need more input.
Got 'em all.
Bien, ya está.
Life support systems are in peril.
Cosa que no tengo.
This remnant site has defenses in place, Pathfinder.
Voy a hacer lo más rápido que pueda. A ver si hay algo acá.
Get ready to fight.
Un grandulón de eso.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Esto creo que ya los tengo. Sí. Es un relictos.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Ah, acá hay un mineral desconocido también. Me indica que hay algo acá. Creo que se refiere a eso, ¿no? Sí. Hay 3 glifos. Ah, este era. Bueno, voy a tener que seguir acá. Ya volví al principio, ok. Acá arriba. Listo. hacer el puzzle. Acá ya se complica. Acá tenemos dos. Acá tenemos dos. Acá tengo tres. Acá también tengo tres. Y acá también tengo tres. Si pongo este acá, podría poner este. No, este no, que bueno. Este. Pero si pongo este lo voy a tener que sacar. Este tampoco va. Ponele que pongo este, cambio este. Lo cambio por ese, a ver qué onda. Y acá me queda para poner uno nada más. Está bien, me fijo. Podría poner este. Acá me quedaría uno. No va. Si pongo este acá, este lo voy a tener que sacar. Podría poner este. Ah, entonces estaba mal hecho, boludo. Pero ahora parece, está funcionando, está funcionando. Voy a ponerle acá. Me quedan 2 y 2. Acá si así me queda este. Y acá. Ah, pues está funcionando igual. A ver este de acá.
Looks like that did it.
Bueno, ya activé un monolito. Agarré el mineral también. Te lo saco. Me quedan 2 torres, 2 monolitos más. Y acá la base esta. Yo pongo que hago esto, hago la base acá y listo. Y mire, lo dejaré así y después volveré cuando... para darle tiempo para que sea más viable el planeta. Está muy frío ese planeta.